Footnotes from the Life Application Study Bible. The religious leaders spent much time defining and discussing the huge body of religious tradition that had been accumulating for more than 400 years since the Jews returned from exile. They were so concerned with these human-made traditions, in fact, that they often lost sight of Scripture. Here, these leaders felt threatened because Jesus was challenging their sincerity and because the people were flocking to him. It wasn't the paralyzed man's faith, but the faith of his friends that impressed Jesus. Jesus responded to their faith and healed the man. For better or worse, our faith affects others. We cannot make another person a Christian, but we can do much through our words, actions, and love to give him or her a chance to respond. Look for opportunities to bring your friends to the living Jesus. In biblical times, houses were built of stone and had flat roofs made of mud mixed with straw, supported by beams and sticks. Outside stairways led to these roofs. These men carried their friend up the stairs to the roof, where they took part as much of the roof as was necessary to lower him in front of Jesus. The religious leaders had no compassion for the paralyzed man. They just wanted to trap Jesus. When Jesus told the paralyzed man his sins were forgiven, the Jewish leaders accused Jesus of blasphemy, claiming to be God, or to do what only God can do. In Jewish law, blasphemy is punishable by death. In labeling Jesus' claim to forgive sins as blasphemy, the religious leaders showed they did not understand that Jesus is God and that he has God's power to heal both the body and the soul. Forgiveness of sins was a sign that the Messianic age had come. Jesus knew what the Pharisees and teachers of religious law were thinking. It might be frightening to us that Jesus knows what we are thinking, given some of our thoughts, but it is also comforting. Because he knows our doubts, fears, and temptations, he can help us. God offers the same forgiveness given to the paralyzed man to all who believe. Forgiveness means that a relationship has been renewed despite a wrong that has been done. But a wrong act cannot be erased or changed. God's forgiveness, however, goes far beyond human forgiveness, for it includes the putting away of sin in two ways. 1. The law and justice are satisfied because Jesus paid the penalty that sin deserved. Thus, sins can no longer be held against a believer. 2. The guilt caused by sin is removed and replaced with Christ's righteousness. Believers are so forgiven that, in God's eyes, it is as if they never sinned. Do you carry a heavy burden for sins you have committed? Confess everything to Jesus and receive ultimate forgiveness.